Okay, well, right now my battery is at 3%, and my name is Ace Known. I'm gonna go ahead and try to introduce the concepts that I have listed on my notes. And the first concept, or the three serious idea that I had, and hopefully the phone doesn't break down by then. So I have these three serious ideas. Some of them came from official manga, but I can't remember the name of that manga, so we're gonna go ahead and indicate the first of these three. So the first is the contract with a cute angel. That could be outlined with Oroka no Tenchi angel, or I think the angel plays with the devil. I think I may be mistaken, but it was a really great manga. But this contract with a cute angel is referring to the lolly type, and that's about it. And the next would be the blacksmith. We're taking all the weapons he made and breaking them. It is a source from a manga, which is a certain painter making artwork pieces, which then come to life and then try to terrorize people. So now that same painter made a kind of weapon from the frame of a painting, and which is a very really cool concept. It's a one shot, and I do recommend on reading it as soon as I remember the name. And the next is the third and last. It's about a relationship. It's still 3%. Okay, and also if you hear some unnecessary noises, it is because I am on a bus. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the third. It is about a girl having broken up with her boyfriend and a boy in experience of love, and also is a writer and quite bored. So I think this boy in experience of love wanted to experience what it's like to be in a relationship. So he picked a girl, but the boy unknowingly doesn't know that the girl has recently broke up with her boyfriend. So that's the thing about this. Okay, I'm not sure on how to go about this concept, but that's what's written here. So that's for the three ideas which I included in the series idea, which are concepts. So now I'm gonna end the recording here. Okay, thank you for that. All from the past self, from the bus. Okay, so just to summarize on the series idea, it's the first one is the contract with a cute angel. The second is blacksmith protecting all the weapons he made and breaking them. And third is girl got broken up, boy experience a love, writer and book. So whatever is written here, that's what's written here. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the next concepts. So that took about 3 minutes. So, and this is a idea for a fight scene in a movie, and the thing about this is that it uses the ground or the environment as part of the fight. So you have the main guy at a cliff, and there's a person on the second floor, and there's a guy on the ground floor. So there's a ground floor, second floor, and the guy is on the cliff, and that is on the kind of the third-ish floor, but that's not part of the building. So now the guy jumps from the cliff. He hits the second floor guy, and then he uses the second floor guy to hit the guy on the ground, making his or her descent less impactful to him when he goes down from the cliff towards the ground. So that's just like a fight scene for any kind of movies. I mean, it could have been adapted. I'm not sure, but this is only the fight scene that I had with an idea. So that's for it, and we have here the next concept, and it uses music as a weapon for fighting. Like, for example, you hear dubstep, and there's like this guy, he is activated by, he is listening to dubstep, he's empowered by dubstep, and uses some sort of martial arts related to the dubstep, something like that. Maybe it may link to martial arts, or maybe it could be a link to music materializing as a physical weapon from the user's imagination. It could be for a VR game, or just a serious idea, a fantasy idea of a cyberpunk world. So that's it for the music as a weapon for fighting. So next is a dedicated concept to a please equip your weapon, made by Ancient, voiced by him as well, and there's also another guy, I don't know, the guitar guy, and then there's also Nyan Sai, or Nyan AFK, which is her name right now. So this is the concept that I had in mind, where the physical weapon characters that the when the Enshrine downloaded an update of the game makes the surrounding objects glitch, which makes the episode very glitchy, and maybe show some famous glitches like like absorbing the floor, like on the floor. The character is here. This is the floor. This is the character, and when he walks, it's just like this. Half of his body, half of his body is submerged on the ground floor. That could work, and he can walk. And there's kind of like a jumbled. You could also interact with an NPC, and the jumbled words from the NPC becomes jumbled, like glitchy and stuff like that. It could also reference some scenes from the Doki Doki literature. Go ahead and check it out. But the DLC, kids, do not watch the DLC. That is hysterical and very frightening. So do not. That's not for you. Okay. So next concept we have is skill attack, more like a skill sequence. It's like an ultimate move. It is for using the train to and smashing it on the opponent. So this skill attack or skill concept, it uses the train as an ultimate move, kind of like a super skill. It kind of relates to Dio using the road roller, and throws the road roller towards Jotaro, and this is kind of the same concept, but this time it uses some sort of big vehicle like a train. You could also use a truck or something like that. Oh, and also there's a scene in Iruma School, Demon School Iruma-kun, where one episode where the girl, the succubus, uses the vending machine like Dio does. So that's a really funny reference for JoJo. So now we're down to 2 minutes. Okay, so that's it for the skill concept. Now we have the skill effects, where the effects of the skill shows up on the screen. It's like whenever Ice Slash is launched by the user, and the enemy will receive intel on what effect it does, instead of just just putting up like a blue sprite on the affected enemy. The enemy will see, or the opponent will see, the effects that comes with it, like effect 2% damage per 5 seconds. So that gives the opponent some time to think on how to calculate the seconds that it will take to retaliate from that effect, or some sort of that. It's like showing a statistical detail, so that the opponent or the both parties can calculate each other's actions, like the effects that is happening on them. So okay, so that's it about it. I'm out of time, and I think I made about less kind of concept. So that's it for today. Just check out my other creations, other videos. There are like Lego mocks where you can use as a reference. There's also stuff like flip a clip animations. You know, some of them kind of like the speed lines. You could use that in your self meme or animation, or just use that as an inspiration. So that's about it, and I'll see you next time on the next batch of concepts, which will be later on. Just later on. Okay. Thank you.